Hello out there to God's family. I just want to encourage you today. I have a word from the Lord, a prophetic word, and just hold on to your seat belts because it's going to be absolutely mind blowing. It's going to be awesome. But before I do that, I just want to let you know I have a CD out. It's an encouraging song. You can find it on CD Baby. You just want to go to Timothy Johnson Restored, and you can pick that up. You can also pick up a book on Amazon.com. It's called Restored by, again, Timothy Johnson. God just literally restored my life. So I had some tragedies and some hurts and some pains and been through a lot of difficulties, but as I trusted in God, He has restored my life, and I'm so grateful for that. And I just want to let you know, if you have a life, your life has been devastated and your life has been interrupted by tragedy, pain, and suffering, get that book, and it will lead you to restoration. And I'm so excited about those items. Anyways, I just want to talk to you right now about the prophetic word that God has given me for the month of November, and that word is dwell. You say, really? Dwell? What are you saying? Well, I just want to go over the definition. It means to remain for a time. It also means to live as a resident. So if you were living in an apartment complex for like 18 years, you were dwelling. To keep the attention directed to. So if you may keep your attention directed to something in your life like fear, doubt, unforgiveness, or to speak or write intently, that has to do with more like a scandal. So if we think about some of the scandals out there, I'll name an old one, O.J. Simpson. They were dwelling on the subject of O.J. Every time he turned on the news, every time he looked on the internet, he was there. And my experience of dwelling was one of a happy experience, but I'm gonna give it to you. I went to Disneyland maybe about 4 years ago, and we were waiting in line for the new Cars ride. I had no idea that I was going to be dwelling in that line, but it took forever. It took literally 4 hours. So we were just like playing games, all the games we can think of, and we're just kind of standing, looking, and we're talking to a couple of people that was next to us, and I'm telling you that it was only like an hour past. The rest of the time, I don't know, literally the rest of the time, we was seriously waiting. So we were literally dwelling in that line for hours. Anyways, about the time I got to the ride, got put on the seatbelt. I mean, it took, I would say, about 5 minutes. I was waiting in line for 4 hours, and the ride took 5 minutes. That was crazy. But I want to tell you a couple of things. Number one, God is not like Disneyland. You're not going to wait for 4 hours and get a 10-minute ride or a 5-minute ride or a 2-minute ride. God is going to do something supernatural, divine, and just mind-blowing in your life. And it's going to last. The blessings of the Lord are going to make you rich, and it's going to add no sorrow. And it's going to last a lot longer than my 5 minutes on that Cars ride. Anyways, I just want to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a world-renowned weightlifter. I mean, he won all types of championships. He was starred in all kinds of movies. He even was a part of our government, and it just came from dwelling in the gym. And he dwelled in the gym. He had certain routines that he did to work on his biceps and his triceps and his abs and all the muscles and in his body. And the fruit of his labor paid off. But I'm here to tell you this morning, this evening, tonight, that as you dwell in the secret place of the Most High and abide under the shadow of the Almighty, you are getting ready to birth the greatest destiny that you have ever walked in. You are getting ready to birth the greatest family miracle, the greatest financial miracle, the greatest breakthrough. I know who I'm talking to today. If you even tuned in, God is calling you to dwell. He's calling you to that next level. And dwelling also has to do with consistency. As you consistently set time aside for the Lord to consistently read your word, consistently pray, consistently be involved in the ministry where God is calling you to be involved in, however He's calling you to do it, there is going to be a destiny released that you never imagined. God is a God of the impossible. You're thinking, God can't use me, I'm too young. God can't use me, I'm too old. How can I do this, God? I don't think I can. You can't. He has to do it in you and through you. I can't do it myself. He has to do it in me and through me. All I have to do is dwell and allow His strength to rest on me, His mindset to rest on me, His love to rest on me, His peace to rest on me, His joy to rest on me, His power to rest on me, His intelligence to rest on me. Get ready. God is taking you to a prosperous place.